Let's now start applying the rule of logarithms that we have been talking about. So examples: evaluate question number 1, log 32 base 2. Let's start solving question number 1, log 32 base 2. Now let n equals log 32 base 2. So we are going to have, it will then be equals to n 2 raised to power n. It will be 2 raised to power n, 2 raised to power n equals 32. That is these two as base, then raised to power n. Now you are going to have 2 raised to power n equals, this is 32, so we can have it as 2 raised to power 5, because 2 raised to power 5 can have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is in 5 places. 1 2 3 4 5. 2 times 2 4. 4 times 2, that is 8 times 2 16. 16 times 2, that is 32. So we have the same base. 2 is here as a base and 2 is here as a base. So we can equating the indices. The base will cancel each other. It will remain n equals 5. Equating indices. Since the base can now cancel each other, 2 is here, 2 is here, cancel each other. So just equate the indices and n will be equals 5. That is the answer. Then the second one, question number 2. Question 2 is log 27 base 9. So we can let x equals to log 27 base 9. Therefore 9x, that is this 9, will now serve as a base. So 9x, this one, equals 27. Equals 27. So 9x, we can rewrite this as 3 raised to power 2, and this one can be written as 3 raised to power 3, meaning 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, that's 27. So we have the same base, so we can equate the indices. We can equate the indices. This is x, so we can have 3 raised to power 2x all over 3 raised to power 3. 3 raised to power 3. Now, as I've said, equate the indices. Since the base are the same, 2x will be equals 3. So divide both sides by 2 to get the value of x. You divide both sides by 2 to get the value of x, and it will be equals to 2x all over 2 equals 3 all over 2. Then x will be equals 3 all over 2, or one whole number, that is 2 in 3, that is 1, remain 1 all over 2, and that's the answer. That's the answer. Let's now look at the third question, and that is question number 3. Log 0.04 then base 5. So we are going to have, let's just pick a letter. Let's pick R. R will be equals to log 0.04 base 5. So therefore 5 raised to power R will be equals to 1 all over 25. How do we get that? Just assuming you have a 0.04, so you just make sure that this point is shifted 1, 2 to this place. So you have 4. Then from where you start counting, you can have 1, then you replace this one 0, meaning that you are going to have 4 all over 100. Multiply the two sides by 100, so we get 4 all over 100. 4 in 4 1, 4 in 100, that is 25. And that's how we got this 1 all over 25. That's how we got 1 all over 25. So 5R will now be equals to 5 raised to power, this is 1, this one will now change to minus 2, meaning that when you have 5 times 5 in two places, you are going to have 25. You are going to have 25, and that's how we get these two. Then this one will now change to minus, 1 will change to minus. So you equate the indices since we have the same base. So R will now be equals to minus 2, and that's the answer. Minus 2 is the answer. Example 5.6. Solve the equation. Now log base 4x plus 1 bracket minus log 3 base 3x minus 5 bracket equals to 2. So solution now, if you want to start, so we can have a log 3 into bracket 4x plus 1, that is this one, all over, this is log 3, here also is log 3, so you can have a log 3 like this. Then this is division sign, so and that is minus will change to division sign. We're going to have 3x, that's why we use division sign here, all over minus 5 bracket, everything equals 2. So we can have, since we have log base 3 here, it will now be equals to 4x plus 1 all over 3x minus 5 equals, the base will now be 3, that is this base, this 3, this very 3, then all over raised to power 2. Okay, and 4x plus 1 all over 3x minus 5 will be equals to, this one means 3 times 3, and that is 9, which is equals to 9. Okay, so we are going to have 9. We have 9 here. Then the next thing is to use cross multiplication. You cross multiply. That's the next thing to do. Okay, we have 4x plus 1 all over 3x minus 5. You cross multiply, that is 9 all over 1. So we now cross multiply. This will go with this and this with this. So we are going to have 4x plus 1 into bracket multiplied by 1 equals 9 into bracket 3x minus 5. Okay, so we are going to have 4x times 1, 4x plus 1 times 1, that's 1, equals 9 times 3x will give us 27x minus 9 times 5, that is 45. Then the next thing is to collect the like terms. We collect the like terms. We have 4x. This is 27x. It will now cross equal to sign. It's plus here, it will change to minus. Minus 27x. Everything equals minus 45. This is 1. Is plus 1 here, it will cross equal to sign, it will change the sign to minus 1. So 4x minus 27 equals minus 23x. Then minus 45 minus 1 will give us minus 46. So the next thing is to divide both sides by minus 23. So we are going to have minus 23x all over minus 23. Everything will be equals minus 46 all over minus 23. Okay. Now minus 23, we cancel minus 23. We cancel each other. Minus 23 here, minus 23 here, remain x. Everything equals 23 here, minus 23 here 1. Minus 23 in 46 will give us 2. That's 2. So a minus cancel minus. So we have 2. S equals 2. And that's the answer. Question number B. Given that log x base 4 equals minus 3, find x. So we are going to have log log 4 log x base 4 equals minus 3. We are going to find x. So we are going to have x equals, that is 4. 4 is the base, raised to power minus 3. This is 4. This 4 as base. And raised to power minus 3. This minus 3. So x will be equals 1. That is, this minus will now be 1 all over 4 raised to power 3. and that's x equals 1 all over 4 times 4, that is 4 raised to power 3 will be equals 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, so 4 times 4 16, 16 times 4 equals 64, and that's the answer. That's the answer. Let's now look at more examples. Solve the following. The following equations. The following equations. A we have log base 4 into bracket x square plus 6x plus 11 bracket equals to 1 over 2. So solution to that, we are going to have this is base 4, then this will be the power. 1 over 2 will be the power. So we can have x square plus x raised to power 2 plus 6x plus 11. Everything will now be equals base, that is this one, 4 raised to power 1 over 2, that is this one, will now be the power. So x square, x raised to power 2 plus 6x plus 11 will now be equals, the square root of 4 is 2, equals 2. So x square plus 6x plus 11, this is plus 2, we now change to minus 2 when we collect the like times. Minus 2 equals 0, that is these two. When it cross equal to sign, it will change to minus. It's plus here. When it change it cross equal to sign, it will change to minus. So now we have x square plus 6x plus 11 minus 2 will give us 9 equals 0. So the next thing is to factorize this equation. Factorize the equation to get the answer. How do we do that? So let's have a line like this. X square times 9 will give us 9s raised to power 2. Then we have plus this one, that is 6x. Okay, now let's think of number that when we multiply it together will give us 9s square. Then when we add it or subtract it will give us plus 6x, and that is 3x times 3x. 3s times 3s will give us 9s raised to power 2. Then when we say 3x plus 3x, we are going to have 6x. So we can now use the two numbers now. X square plus 3x plus 3x plus 9 equals 0. That's equals 0. So let's have x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9 equals 0. So x is here and s can still go in 3x. So let's take x out into x plus 3. 3x times x will give us x squared plus s times 3 will give us 3x. Okay, plus 3 can go in 3x and 3 can go in 9. So take out 3 to bracket x plus 3 bracket equals 0. What we have in the bracket are the same. We have plus x plus 3 and s plus 3 here. So we now have x plus 3, and this is x that is outside here, and another one plus 3 is also outside here. Let's bring it into the bracket equals 0. So therefore, if you open the bracket, x plus 3 will be equals 0. Therefore x will be equals minus 3. This is plus 3. When it cross equal to sign, it will change to minus 3. That's one. The second one is 3x plus 3 equals 0. Then x will be equals minus 3. It means therefore x will be equals minus 3 twice, minus 3 twice, and that's the answer. That's the answer. Question number B. Log base bracket x square minus 8x plus 18 bracket equals 1/3. How do we solve this question? So it will now be equals to, this is the base. I have x square minus 8x plus 18 will be equals 8 as the base, 1/8. This 8 will now be the base here, raised to power this 1/3. X square minus 8x plus 18 will be equals to cube root of 8. Cube root of 8 is like saying 2 times 2 times 2. So we have 2, 3. So cube root of 8 is 2. So we are going to have x squared minus 8x plus 18 will be equals to 2. So x squared minus 8x plus 18 will now be, this plus 2 will now change to minus 2 equals 0. This is plus 2. When it cross equal to sign, it will change to minus 2. X squared minus 8x plus what? 18 minus 2, that is 16, equals 0. So let's now look at number to use to factorize this equation. Let's rule line like this. X squared times 16 will now be 16x squared, then minus 8x. So what number can we use to multiply each other that can give us 16x squared? You can use minus 4x multiplied by minus 4x. Then this one we now have minus 4x minus 4x minus 4x minus 4x will give us minus 8x. So we now have x squared minus 4x minus 4x plus 16 equals 0. So s is here and s is also here. Okay, so we can now have x into bracket x minus 4, that is x times s will give us x squared, minus x times 4 will give us 4x, minus 4 can go in 4x and 4 can also go in 16. You have 4 into bracket x. This is minus times minus will give us plus into 4, minus 4 times minus 4 will give us plus 16 equals 0. So we are going to have x minus 4, that is this one, because those in the bracket are the same, x minus 4 and x minus 4. So another one, this one that is outside, x minus 4 equals 0. Therefore, if you open the bracket, we have x minus 4 and that will be equals 0. Therefore, x will be equals to 4. That is minus 4 here, when it's cross equal to sign, we change to plus 4. So again, we can have x minus 4 equals 0. That is the second one. Therefore, x will be equals to 4. It means s equals to 4 twice. S will be equals 4 twice. That's the answer. Question number C. C part of the question. We have log base 3 into bracket s squared plus 7x plus 21 bracket equals 2. So as usual, we have s squared plus 7x plus 21, everything equals, this is the base, 3 as the base. So we now have 3 raised to power 2. Okay, so we have x squared plus 7x plus 21 equals 9. 3 raised to power 2 is 9. That is 3 times 3. That's 3 times 3. And that equals 9. Now, you collect the like terms. X squared plus 7x plus 21. This is plus 9. It will change to minus 9. Everything equals 0. So x squared plus 7x plus 21 minus 9 equals plus 12 equals 0. We find I will use the factorization method to solve the question. We now have x squared multiplied by 12 will give us 12 x squared. Then we have plus 7x. What can we use together to multiply together to give us 12x squared? So we can use 4x multiplied by 3x. So, and when we add it together, that is 4x plus 3x will give us 7x. We can now use the number x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 12 equals 0. Okay, now x into bracket x plus 4 bracket plus, that is 4 x times x will give us x squared, x times 4 will give us 4x. So, and 3 can go in 3 can go in 12. So we have 3 into bracket x plus 4 equals 0. It's now the same thing in the inside the bracket. So we can pick one out. S plus 4 bracket. This is x and plus 3. S plus 3. Everything equals 0. Okay? So it will now be equals to, when we open the bracket, we have x plus 4 equals 0. Therefore, x will be equals minus 4. The second bracket, we have x plus 3 equals 0. Therefore, x will be equals minus 3. That's the second bracket. Therefore, x will be equals minus 4 or minus 3. And that's the answer. That's the answer.